What is up everyone? Welcome back to the videos. Mike from JDM Icon here. In today's video, if you couldn't tell already, we are talking about quick releases. In this video, we're going to be comparing the cheapest one that I found online, which is from Aliexpress. It's pretty cheap. Then the middle of the road, this one is from Wish or eBay. This has some branding, and then of course we have an NRG one, which most of you guys have probably heard of and have tried out, or maybe if you're in the car scene, you probably know someone that has an NRG quick release. So let's go ahead and get into the video. The first one we're going to be opening up is the one from Aliexpress. This is fresh from China. I don't even know what brand it is. It's just a generic white box. As you guys can see here, it's just a white box. There's nothing. And this is exactly how we got it in the mail, by the way. So overall packaging, it's good that it's in a box, but it's pretty crappy. Like there's no branding whatsoever. Let's go ahead and open it up. And okay. Other than the crappy box in the mail, you do get some tools and some bolts, which is okay. They look pretty generic, nothing too special about it. We've never installed this part on our cars before. This is just straight from the mail. It's already kind of damaged. If you guys can see, there's a little dent right here. I think this one was like under $50, I think. So you get what you pay for, right? Oh, this feels... Wait a second, there's no lock on it. Okay, so usually on these quick releases, I'm not too sure what style to call this, the ding type, I don't know. But usually there is like a button here that you have to press and then it releases. It's always in the lock position. There is no safety at all. So if you're driving and you get into a car accident, like knock on wood, if this has a defect, there is nothing that's stopping it from not popping out. Like if this breaks, your steering wheel will just pop out. Like imagine you're going like mid-drift over here and you're driving and just comes off. Like that'd be super shitty. So if you hold it in your hand, it does feel really light and cheap. If you're thinking about taking it to the track, or you want to have like a reliable quick release on your car, I wouldn't go to Aliexpress. And I know it's not very smooth either. Like it's kind of choppy sometimes. It feels like it's grinding. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. Alright, so this piece here, it doesn't look too bad. It is really light. Like this is insanely light. I think it's made out of aluminum, and it doesn't ding. If that's important to you, it doesn't. Oh, it has actually a really bad loose sound. You guys hear that? Alright, so this is 20 bucks. I wouldn't trust this on my car. The packaging is crappy, and yeah, you get what you pay for with these things. Like if you wanted to maybe use this and hang a steering wheel on your wall, like over here, yeah, I wouldn't mind using a cheap one because you don't really need an expensive one to mount something that's on the wall. Yeah, I wouldn't trust this on the street or on the racetrack especially. Alright, next one. We have, the brand is called Epman, Racing Parts Italy. This isn't from Italy. This is not from Italy at all. Packaging of this one, it's a little bit better. It does have branding, which is nice, and the box is in a lot better shape as opposed to the last one. This one just looks super sketch. And this one was about $50. So it does come with accessories. I think this is for like a Momo style horn button. It has like a retainer ring. The brand is called Epman, Racing Parts Italy. But then when you open it up, the instructions, if you can see, are all in Japanese. I don't know what was going through the company's head if their brand is called Epman, Racing Parts Italy, and it's all in Japanese. This doesn't make sense. It does come with connectors. The last one didn't. No, the connectors are on the actual quick release for the last one. But this one has separate connectors, which is okay. It's not too bad, but again, it does feel cheap. At least, like on the bright side, this one does have a safety. So how this works is you press the button here, and then you pull the quick release and it stays in the unlock position until you put it on the actual steering wheel hub, the other part, which is on my car, on my Z, and then you press it in and then it pops back out. So that's how the quick release works. The quality is decent, but it does feel cheap. It is pretty light. Again, I wouldn't exactly trust this at the racetrack, but again, with this one, I've been running it for about maybe 6 months or something like that, 3 to 6 months, and my horn isn't quite working right. I was told is the connectors inside here, so mine broke. Overall, the quality of this isn't too bad for the amount you pay for it, but again, it does feel really cheap, and the instructions are in Japanese. I mean, if it was a true JDM brand, I understand that because it's made in Japan. This isn't made in Japan, this one's made in China. It also does have a very unpleasing sound when you put the steering wheel on. But to be honest, like when you put it into the lock position, it is pretty smooth. As I say that and it doesn't work. Okay, so I just broke it. This is... I was just talking good about you and you'd stop working. Okay, so this one just broke. On to the next one then. Okay, so NRG. This is the version 2, I think the NRG Quick Release 2. If you guys haven't seen NRG products at all, I would highly recommend you to check them out. They stand by their products, and they recently released a race hub, which if you bought an old race hub, if you have the version 1 race hub, the first generation, you can contact NRG and they will give you a brand new 2nd gen race hub. Now this is for a 350Z. They sent this one out to me, the airbag resistor. So this one is really important if you want to install a quick release or any aftermarket steering wheel. You plug this into your airbag connector and it turns off your airbag. So this is actually really good. I run this on my Z and it is super awesome because I hate having any check engine lights, airbag lights or anything on the dash. So with this, if you guys haven't checked this out, definitely cop one of these or make one. I'm sure you can contact NRG and they'll sell you one of these too. Josh has them in his Evo. I have them in my Z and I love them because there's no airbag light, so that's awesome. It does come with stickers too if you guys care. Enough about the race hub. I will put that off to the side here. Back to the quick release. So again, stickers. Again, their packaging is way better than what you would get on eBay or on Aliexpress. Like it does change color here. It has some like holographic effect here. NRG branding all around it, and it also does have serial number and stuff like that of the actual item. They have their social media where you can actually DM and contact them, email them if you have any questions or anything like that, which are what the other brands didn't do. Epman doesn't have any social media that I know of. It just has branding on it. It does come with a retainer ring, but you have your power and your ground. You put this in, hugs your horn button in place just like that, and then your horn will work. Looking at the actual bolts that NRG gives you, they're actually a lot higher quality. They're kind of domed. This is the bolt that Epman gives you, very generic. This is the one that NRG gives you. It's domed, it looks a lot better. It looks more sleek in a sense. So if I were to run this on my car, if I were to pick, I would pick this one. The NRG one, it just looks way nicer in your car. All right, so now talking about the actual quick release itself. Like this could just be me, but it does feel heavier. You want it to be durable. If you wanted to, you could take this off. Again, this does have a safety, and you could actually spin this around. Whether you wanted the circle logo or the longer logo, or if you wanted, you can just have it blank. So again, if you wanted to, you could spin this around and adjust it to how you want it to look in your car, and it dings. Honestly, I'm super happy with this. It's just satisfying to put your steering wheel on and you just hear the every time. It's so satisfying. Going back to the quality, you can see like there are actual terminals inside there that you can see right there. With the terminals being brass, you don't have to worry about them corroding or your horn not working because of them corroding or anything like that. Oh yeah, so the Epman one is actually a lot lighter. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just aluminum. And this one, it feels like it has some steel. So this is something I had an issue with when installing the Epman one on my Z. You can see inside there, one of the terminals here is bent because you need to have like a plug that goes on top of here into your horn. And there isn't a lot of space inside here, especially for the horn. On the NRG one, they actually make it really easy for you because they have the actual terminal bolted down on here with a nut, and you just have to plug in your the power and the ground into the horn button and you are good to go. That is basically all you have to do. Overall, the installation of the NRG one would be a lot easier. It's just super satisfying. Like this one new online is $120. This one's like 50 bucks. This one's like, I don't know, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. I know there is a big price gap, but to be honest, if you guys are using this on the street or in the racetrack, again, I would highly recommend the NRG one. NRG does have a lot of colors to choose from to match and suit your build, so if you wanna check them out, I will leave a link down below. Epman only comes in black that I've seen. I haven't seen it in any other color. The cheaper one, I wouldn't recommend to anyone because it is really, really cheap and it doesn't even have a safety on it. I probably won't leave a link to this one because this one, it's just really bad. But if you guys want to check out NRG, I highly recommend you guys check them out because they stand by their products and it's actually like, they have some really quality products for a really good price. So if you guys are looking for a quick release, highly recommend this. They have a bunch of different styles. I believe this one is the quick release 2. So the kit 2 or whatever it's called. This is the only one that dings if you're after that, but if not, they have a bunch of different designs. I hope this video opened your eyes to what quick release you can buy on the market. I hope I helped you guys make a decision on which one you actually want. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.